Hey everybody, it's Aquila, and this is the Lefty Nerd Podcast, episode 146. It is December 25th, and it's Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas to anybody who celebrates. You won't see this anyway until Saturday when I post, but I hope you all are enjoying the season as best as possible, staying healthy, and all the things. So I wanted to pop on because, one, I have Advent to show you, and two, I have a Christmas present that I want to show you. Oh my god. Okay, my name's Aquila. I live in Baltimore. I have husband, kids, cats, and I record vlog style, slap it all together, and post on Saturdays. So welcome to any new viewers, and welcome back to all my wonderful subscribers. It's so weird. Okay, but first, let me show you my shirt, my sweatshirt. I also have a new shirt under this that says, like, Yarn Hoarders Anonymous. John got that too. But look at my shirt. The sun has decided to come out, so I got a duck, but... The Knitter. It looks like a tarot card. I love it! Alright, so I have an advent calendar that I bought from Kelsey, who is knitting Niqabi, and she is a natural... She dyes yarns with natural dyes, and I bought her advent, and it's a Labyrinth themed advent calendar, and I don't want to miss a day, so I want to show you guys. So previously we were reading the name and then guessing the color, so let's do that again. Day 25. I haven't looked at this. This is called Toby. All right, ready? I wish that sun would go away. There's a sticker. I bet it's gonna have red in it. Oh, he has the glass ball. I love it. Ooh. That is so pretty. It is an orange. It says it is naturally dyed with madder root. There we go. Yeah, it is kind of like an orange suit, isn't it? I can't remember the movie if it was like orange or red. That's so cute. Okay, so you might not be able to see. Let me just hold this up. Can you see that frame? Can you see that? Ugh, I should just stop and record more. I'm gonna pause and hopefully the sun, I don't think the sun's gonna go away. I'll decide. Let me take a look-sees. So it looks like the sun is not gonna go away. The clouds have all moved, but I want to show you guys, and I wanted to show you guys setting it up, but I don't know with the sun coming in how crazy that's gonna be. So let me just show you what John bought me. I am so excited and nervous to use this all-in-one. I also got a new drill for winding yarn because I'm ridiculous. I got in this fancy box, fancy package, right here. First, I got this little thing, and it's a threader. And it is not for a spinning wheel. Can you guess what it's for? Do you guys know? It goes with that frame. I got a tufting gun. I got a... It's the one that cuts. The cut pile. There's a loop pile and a cut pile. So this gun has scissors on it, which cuts the pile. And I'm so excited to try it. Like, you guys may or may not remember that I had a punch needle kit. So this is like punch needle to the extreme. Like, is awesome to watch. So if you get a chance to just Google tufting or tufting gun, but let me show you my machine. I have to decide how to set up my frame because it has yarn guides, and I need to decide if I want my yarn guide to be on the left or the right because I'm left-handed. Everybody I see holding the gun is holding the trigger with their left hand and the front of the gun with their right hand. I think I'm gonna probably be the opposite, but I don't know. I feel like I need to like plug it. Oh, I didn't unwrap it all. Comes with some extra parts. Here's the power cord and a big old giant battery AC adapter. Oh, you can't really see it. This thing is scary looking. But I wanted to like record myself doing the first tufting. I still got to put the tack strips on the frame, and I have fabric to put on the frame too. So I guess let me do this. Let me get it together. Maybe I'll try to record, but that sun is like really vicious right now. But we'll see.
What are you doing, Aquilung?
I'm gonna try my tufting gun for the first time ever.
Oh boy.
Okay, it's not on yet. This is on off.
You got the safety on?
The safety, it's not on.
Don't you go shooting up any schools.
Okay, you go up. I feel like I should hold this just in case.
Not that way!
Stop!
Oh boy!
That looks like crap.
Well, why did it do that?
I don't know.
It's coming right off though.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh? Oh, that's the difference between loop and cut pile.
Yeah. So it's cut on the other. So if you look at this other side.
Which side is the working side?
This is the pretty side.
Oh, that's the pretty side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
I cut my fabric, it looks like, or something.
All right. All right.
Well, let's try another.
Try it again.
Just try another line.
Just try it again. Try another line. There we go. Everybody's got to start somewhere. Huh.
All right.
Okay. All right. Then we can. You're gonna be the queen of lines. All right. Now let's try.
If I did that.
Let's try like rounding it out to like a P or something.
So I can adjust my length somehow, but I didn't look that up.
Okay.
But you can.
Okay.
Huh?
Try.
Curve?
Yeah. Try doing a curve.
All right, I'm doing something wrong because I'm cutting. It's cutting my.
How is that?
Well, my scissors might not be coming out far enough, and it's ending up cutting my. It's cutting that. So let's turn this off, and I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Today is the 26th, and I will admit right here, right now, I am not feeling real hot. So I'm gonna video this and be done. And all I've been working on really is my crochet blanket. I busted that out because I have nothing else except for a sweater on the needles, and I just don't have any capacity for it. So I have 25 with me and then 26 to show you all. So let's do that. 26 is called Just a Worm. I'm not even gonna guess because I have no clue. Didn't he have like blue hair? Is that right? Do you have blue hair? I should have rewatched it. Oh, there's an extra. Ready? Ooh, this is so cool. Okay. Oh, it had tea. Yay! I love English breakfast tea. Oh, wait a minute. He did have blue hair. I was right. So 25 and 26 go together. Let's just do a reminder of what 25 looked like. 25 was Toby. Those go together really well. Oh, this is dyed with Madder Root and Indigo. Yay! These look so good together. All right, I might make a tea now and take a nap. Honestly, I feel like crap. John retested today, thinking I guess it was quick, early enough. Like, my 10 days is today. His isn't Wednesday. Him and Hayes were both positive. I didn't even test because we don't have enough tests if we keep using them. So I don't have to go in to the office. I'm just not going to test and use one of our tests until I need to. Because in all honesty, you can't get tests and you can't get appointments. It's like impossible. It's walk-ins pretty much only, and you have to be there, like, you have to be in line probably before the place even opens. It's ridiculous. It's really bad. So I'm gonna go rest. That's what I'm gonna do. We were doing some science experiments. Hazel had a kit from Santa, so we were doing that, and that was really fun. And we've been playing lots of games, and she's been playing the Switch all by herself in her room, and it's really sad. It's a really terrible freaking holiday this year. So, okay, bye. All right, y'all. I am feeling a little bit better. The coughing is not fun, and it will not go away. I've been checking my oxygen with a little meter I have, and it's at 96. Normally I'm like 98, 99. So I don't know. I think this is just the after effects of it, because God, when I am like 90-some% sure I had it.
How you doing?
My family doesn't know how to not be interruptive at all. Okay. I am pretty sure I had the sickness before it was announced to the public, because I was like, it was terrible. Like, I would have never checked myself into an ER. Like, it was bad. I don't know if you guys even remember that, but it was not pretty. Recording wasn't fun. All I did was cough. I felt like crap. Doing that all the time now. Like, even after I got over that the first time in October of 19, I've had trouble with my breathing ever since. All right, enough about that, though. I am feeling just better. Not great. I just didn't feel like recording yesterday, so I'm sorry. And this is going to be quite an episode of just showing probably the advents and not a whole lot of other stuff, although I do have some things to show today. So I am kind of happy that I have something to show. So let's open advents first, because I have 27 and 28. So 27 is the cleaners. Okay. 27. Ooh, that's pretty. God, these are so pretty. This is dyed with a pomegranate. So again, this is the skin of a pomegranate. And then 28, so 27 and 28 would go together. 28, do you want to guess the color, John, since you want to stand in here and watch me?
Do I want to guess the color?
Yeah. The name of it's called Bog of Eternal Stench. So what do you think the color?
Green and brown.
Green and brown. Bog of Eternal Stench. I did not open this. It's just the sticker's not sticking any, like, really well. Bog of Eternal Stench. Ready? Oh, how did you do that?
Because you were way behind and I've seen shows.
You mother. That's really cool looking. So that is dyed with onion skins. That's all onion skins. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, so these two would go together. That's super pretty. Super pretty. John's phone just doesn't stop. Okay. Jake from Dogstarknits. He hosted a Christmas movie showdown bracket game. Or holiday. Not Christmas. I shouldn't have said Christmas. Holiday. And I knew Elf is my favorite. So I knew in the end bracket I wanted Elf to win. So I kind of worked my movie picking backwards. Is that weird? To make Elf win. But I also picked other movies that I really loved and enjoyed, and some of those didn't win. And that's okay. Like, didn't win in their bracket, and that was okay too. But somehow I pulled through, like, in the end, in the last stretch, and I won. So I want to show you guys what I received. So first off, the cute little postcard. Merry Knitmas. So I have that, has a note, not reading it. And then, of course, you get custom dyed yarn. This is so cool. I love this. Like, look at that blue. Look at that. Okay, so I love green. Green's my favorite color. You guys know this. So it says, the colorway, Elf, there's room for everyone on the nice list. The 2021 Holiday Movie Showdown. And it's a 75 merino, 20 nylon, 5 pixie dust. It's a 2-ply. And then it comes with the little mini. I love that. It's so pretty. And then, because Jake is extra special and does cool stuff, has my name on it, and it's an ornament. I'm the champion. And then, of course, Elf, Will Ferrell. What is it? Buddy. God, it's terrible. Buddy. It's like Santa, I know him. I love that movie. Okay. One more thing I need to show you guys, and then I'll be done. Oh, the back has a cute little logo. So cool. I'm going to hang that on my tree. I need to find a hook. Hazel wants some knee-high socks. So her feet are getting to the point where I can crank her socks on the 64 stitch on the machine. They're a little big, but that's okay. So my first attempt, I did ribbing the whole. Let me show you the yarn first. Here's the yarn. This is Honeybee Knits, and this is the color Heart-Shaped Tattoo. So she wanted knee highs. Well, these weren't tall enough for her. Plus, I dropped the stitch. I was going to fix it, but now this is getting ripped out. It has a heel, and it has a toe for her little size 1 foot, but the foot is still too small. So I didn't make the foot long enough, and the leg is not long enough for her liking. So this is getting ripped out, but I wanted to show you guys. No, you need to go away. Thank you. Ask Daddy for whatever you need. Then my brain was doing this, and I had seen from the autumn Acorn, she does a magic heel sock. I believe that's what it's called. I will make sure that's what it's called. The magic heel sock. And you don't actually do a like heel turn and gusset and short row heel and all this. It's like ribbed. And I was like, well, I could do that on my machine. So I've already contacted her and talked to her and made sure I could talk about this. And I purchased her pattern. It's $3. You should go purchase it. And I am having to do a little bit of slight modifications to make it work on my machine. But this was a first mock-up. Because at first I was like, oh, I'll do a faux rib, a mock rib on my machine, which means you remove every other cylinder needle, and so it's only cranking half of the stitches, and in between that is making like a fake purl stitch. It's just too loose of a fabric, and I'll show you. And of course, the leg ain't tall enough, and I did not do the ribbing on the leg at this point because I wanted to try this foot part. But the foot will fit because there's not a real heel in it. So these will grow with her, which is what my intent was, because she's grown like weed. She's getting new shoes all the time because her feet are growing. You know, you feed her and then she grows. So these aren't long enough apparently either, she said. So I did a hung hem, I did the leg, and then I did this faux rib. But see how open it is? it's too open. And then I didn't hang my stitches back right when I went back into the foot part and then did the toe. So this is going to get ripped out also, but I wanted to show you guys like what the concept of it. So it will grow with her, which will be really cool, because then like I'm not wasting yarn. I hate to say that, but like kids' feet grow so fast that like if you're knitting them socks, like I would much rather just knit her tube socks so she can grow with them. And this is a good alternative to that. So, yeah, I'm going to actually do a real rib with my ribber on the machine. I'm going to attempt to do that today. So I'm going to do the same thing I did here, do a real rib. I'm going to stop doing stockinette, put on my ribber and do ribbing for just back side of the foot, and then take my ribber off and do exactly what I did here. So the only difference will be it'll be a real rib instead of a faux / mock rib. We'll see. All right, so I talked a lot and now I'm starting to get congested again, because anytime I'm running my mouth, which is all the time apparently, I get all gross. There you go. It is Friday, December 30th. And I forgot to record again yesterday. It's been crazy. Yeah. So Judy Jewell is the owner of the Autumn Acorn, and she is the one that wrote the Magic Heel pattern. So I wanted to make sure I got her name in here. I just couldn't think of her name when I was talking about it, so I just said the Autumn Acorn, but it'll be linked down below. So she's the designer of that, and I did recrank those socks for Hayes with the Magic Heel. Now, I don't have kids size sock blockers, so they are on a medium sock blocker. So you have to imagine that the foot would be a little shorter and the heel part would be a little bit further, excuse me, up onto the leg. But these are done. So this part, if her toe is here, this part would be more up here. They're really cool. And when she asked me to make these, she's like, I want them to be like knee-high length. Well, I think I finally got it close enough, but let me take one off and show you guys, because it is really cool looking. I did not bring the label for the yarn. I'll put it here. Maybe Bumblebee Acres? I think it's called like something heart. Let me take this off so I can show you how this looks. So on my machine, I did the hung hem, I knit the leg, and then I switched. You can see how it pulls in tighter, because this side is still stockinette, but this side is ribbing. So I put my ribber on my machine at this point, switched every other needle on the back side to have a purl stitch. Then I switched it back when I got here, did a little bit of foot and a toe. So it looks a little crazy because of that, but it is really, they'll wear longer for a kid who is still massively growing a lot. So there you go. You can see that rib. That's so cool. I think that's such a clever idea. And then she was like, joking with me not to close the toes, and I was like, you know, I can make you leg warmers, right? I can make you leg warmers. And then she said no. So I was like, okay, well, fine. Guess you don't get no leg warmers. All right, I have day 29 and 30 to open of my Labyrinth Advent Calendar from Knitting Niqabi. And I'm going to be sad that it's almost over. I have these two, and then I have one more package left to open tomorrow. So, day 29 is called Ooh Plastic. Wonder what that's going to be. I don't know what color it'll be. I don't even want to try to guess. Ooh! That's really pretty. That is so pretty. It says it is dyed with lac. Again, I'm going to look that up. I'm going to put it here, so we all know. Something natural. All right, day 30. Ready? Goblin City. Goblin City was like dirty. Browns? Yellows? It's got to go well with this though. So what is it going to be? Day 30. Okay. There's an extra. I'll try to leave that in there. Oh, that's so cool. I like that better than the idea of like a brown and mustard. Hold on. That's so perfect. It's like all the characters. I love it. Oh my god. Okay, 2 together. Ready? Oh, they look so good together. It looks like a vintage rose garden or something color-wise. All right, I need to take pictures of these and post them. I don't know what else to show that I've really been working on because it's not really like finished kind of stuff. But oh, I do have to talk to you about one thing. John and I are part of the New to You mail, which is held by the Cocktail Hour at the Coop Girls. We are, what is that called? Prize something? We're contributors. We're contributors. So a grand prize will be picked by the girls, and you'll get a prize from all the people that are like prize donators. I can't think of the word. Terrible. So the New to You mail, it starts January 1st, and I believe it ends February 15th. I'll make sure the details are down below, but I just made a post on Instagram about it. It is doing something new to you. Trying it to keep it within the fibery world, obviously. Maybe you've never done a long draw spinning before, or maybe you've never actually drafted your own fiber, or maybe you've never punch needled or done needle felting, or maybe weaving, anything. So if it's new to you, or if it's a technique, maybe it's not a whole new type of craft, it could just be a technique. So you're a knitter and you've never steeped something, or you're a knitter and you've never done colorwork knitting. I thought about doing intarsia knitting because of my blocks in this. I still might do that, but I might not. I don't know. I really like the idea of doing mosaic crochet because I have never done that, and a few people I think have already mentioned that, so I could kind of talk to somebody about it. I mean, I could talk to somebody about it in Tarsia too, but yeah. So the hashtag for that starts, and you'll see this video. I don't know if I'm going to post tomorrow or on the 1st, but it'll be New to You Mail 2020. So there you go. So when you post your pictures on Instagram, post it with that hashtag, talk about the new part that you've never done so we can get an idea of what you're attempting, and it does not have to be completed. Just putting that out there. You do not have to finish, because you could be doing something that's really intensive. Maybe you've never made a sweater before. We're not expecting you to knit a sweater in a month and a half. So, just so you know. But yeah, I want to know what everybody's doing. I'm really excited about something new that you're like nervous to try, or if just you've been wanting to try it and maybe you have all the supplies and you've just never done it. Here's your time. Here's your time. So, all right. I'll be back tomorrow to at least show you day 31, and then I don't know when I'm posting. You'll know because you'll be watching. All right. I've got to go. Bye.
Hello.
Hi. So who are you? What's your name?
Hazel from Hazel TV.
Hazel from Hazel TV. So Hazel was bored earlier. Bored. And so Mommy dug out her scrap acrylic bin. Most of it's acrylic. There might be some mixed stuff. Stop making noise. I gave her the choice of doing a circle weaving or some scrappy ornaments. And what did you pick?
The ornament.
The ornaments. So I gave her the bin of yarn and scissors. And what was the one rule? Do you remember what the one rule was?
Oh.
You don't remember? Cut from the end of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not just cut right in the middle. But what did you do? What did you make?
Ornament.
Ornaments.
I made this one for Mama.
Why'd you make this one for me?
Because I wanted to make it all green.
Because you wanted to make it all green.
And green's her favorite color.
Green's my favorite color. So
And
really,
this one's for Daddy.
you were just putting like scrap yarns in there, right?
Yeah, and Daddy got that beads.
Go ahead.
This one was for my dad. I just think he liked the blue, so I just did blue.
He loves blue, yeah.
And then the rest is for my friends, my friends, and they're just
Your friends.
Your
they're
mom
not.
and Daddy's mom. This
For
one,
Nanny and Grandma.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
So
one is Nanny's.
okay, hold on. Let's show that has colors and some beads. And then what's special about this one?
Dad's trying to do a rainbow, but it didn't end out.
It's okay, but all the colors of the rainbow are in there.
See? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and pink are in
Pink.
there.
All right. So you made some.
Pink's not in a rainbow, but I just did it.
Still pretty.
And the yellow actually has sparkles in it.
You should totally make a weaving and do rainbow weaving. I'll help you.
Can I do the circle ones instead of the ornaments?
Can you do the weaving?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, like the circle that you told them about. That looks good.
The circle weaving.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can do that.
My
All right.
favorite one is actually the blue one and this one. I just like how they're all one color.
Yeah, well, they'll be on our tree, so you'll get to see them every year. Maybe I'll have you write your initials on the bottom and the year you made them.
Okay.
Easy. All right. Tell everybody. What do you tell everybody?
Bye.
Bye. Okay, everyone. I've decided I'm not going to post till tomorrow because I'm not technically supposed to open this package until midnight. But I'm going to open it because I'm a rule breaker. No, not really, but I am. I'm opening it. So I don't want to spoil anybody by posting anything too soon. So that's why it'll just go up tomorrow. I'll have it edited and I'll just have it ready to publish. It is New Year's Eve day, and we're having like part of a family Christmas today. It just got all messed up, in all honesty, obviously. So, excuse me. The coughing and the congestion is still just a hot mess. Yeah. All right. I want to thank Kelsey first off before I finish opening this last package. She dyed some really beautiful yarns. I've attempted knitting with them to do the pattern in the beginning, and I'm going to revisit that. But the yarns were really nice to work with, and I'm so excited. I should really take a video of all of them lined up. That's what I should do. I'm sure she has one, and maybe I'll just steal it and repost it because it is beautiful. And so I just want to thank her for procuring and creating and getting this Advent out into the world. It was just so cool. And Labyrinth, I mean, come on. Labyrinth. All right, so let's open this last package. Ready? Happy New Year. I might not even be awake at midnight to open this, so let's be real. Okay. That's yarn. Let's pull out littles first. Ooh, what is in this little black bag? Oh my god! Oh, come on, focus. You have no power over me. It's a necklace. That is so cool. Oh my god, I did not expect that at all. That's so cool. Okay. That was a little bit of one. All right. Ooh, another candle. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Briar Wick, Labyrinth, Ripe Peaches, Peach Blossoms, and Dreams. Yes, it is a candle. I did not expect it to be blue based on the colors or the smells. Ripe peaches and peach blossoms. That smells so good. So good. Okay. I won't fuss with that. Let's get to the yarn. Ready? Oh God, that's so pretty. Naturally hand-dyed yarn, organic yarn, non-superwash, merino wool, 100%, fingering weight 4-ply, dyed with madder and logwood, 437 yards. You have no power over me. That's great. That is so good. Look at these colors. Ugh. That's so cool. Logwood and madder root. Well, madder it says, but logwood. That's really cool. Ah, I'm so excited. This is so exciting. All right, so there we go. That is my whole Advent kit, y'all. That is so freaking cool. Ah, my first Advent kit that I've ever purchased. John made me one year, but the first one I purchased for myself. So, okay. Yay! I need to take pictures of that, so I have it for tomorrow to upload as the final picture. I talked about yesterday that I wanted to do the mosaic knitting possibly as part of my new to you mail. And I'm in between like projects. So I found a pillow form, or a pillow front, I guess, and it's mosaic knitting. And I cannot pronounce the designer's name, so I'm going to put that here so I just don't butcher it. And it's the, oh God, I forgot the pattern name. Like a Kelim pillow, like, I'll put that here too. So I decided I'd start it last night. It calls for DK weight. It calls for a 3mm hook, which I do not have. Why I don't have a 3mm, I have no clue. So I'm using a 3.25. I mean, if I have to get a bigger pillow form to put in it, so be it, right? It's a pillow. So I decided to go through all my yarns, and I'm using a bunch of minis that I have. I'm going to insert a video. I'll have it roll here. I'm using fingering weight yarn, and I'm going to hold it double. So it calls for 12 colors, 20 grams of each color. You use each color twice in the pillow. So technically you need 10 grams of DK weight. So when I hold my minis that are 20 grams together, those 20 grams now become 10 grams of DK weight. So I needed more than, say, 12. I think I have, I don't know how many minis I'm using, but I also have skeins, partial skeins of other fingering weight that I'm going to use and hold double also. And maybe one or two of the colors will be repeated. So you're in each motif. So I'll insert a picture of the pillow. In the center motif, you're using 2 colors. And then in each of the 4 of the next of the next section, I guess. Because it almost looks like log cabin, the way it's put together. Use 2 colors in each of those sections, and then there's a third section, use 2 in each of those, and then there's a border. So I've never done mosaic knitting. Or crocheting. I don't think I have, to my knowledge. I also found a hat that I was like, oh, maybe I'll do a hat, because simple, satisfying projects. That's what I was hoping with this pillow too. So my first center section, I decided to do black and white. This looks like a hot mess, and I am apologizing right now, but I'm using just some bare yarn and some black yarn. And you have to excuse all of my markers. So as I'm doing this last night, which was probably not the best time to do it when I'm already tired, I don't know if I was reading it all right, but as I was doing it, it was saying to like skip stitches. So you're skipping a space. And then when you get to the mosaic part of it, you're using that skip space to make a like double crochet. So you're 2 rows away and you're crocheting down into that skipped space. Well, I kept losing my skipped spaces. So this last round, I put markers for each of the skipped spaces. So when I do the next round of white, I'm going to be going into where I've held those spots. I'll probably get better at reading this, but that was the best way I could figure it out. And I don't think my stitch counts have been great. I think I've been fudging a lot. But that's what I got. Yeah. So I'm only on round 11 of the first section. I'm not sure. I can't remember the repeats for each side. I'm not good at reading my crochet. So I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've been on the struggle bus with this. But we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. I guess Happy New Year, because you'll be seeing this in the new year. And remember to, take care of one another, check in on one another, call one another, and if it's feasibly possible, physically be there for one another, because it's a tough time out there. I feel like I say that every episode, but it really is. And the holidays aren't always joyous and happy for people. Sometimes it is not a good memories for them, so it's not always a happy time in the current and present for them because of that. So if there's any way to just check on people, that's what you got to do. So all right. Wow, I get heavy feeling like I feel like I get heavy every time I close this podcast. So all right, take care and happy knitting, y'all, or mosaic crocheting, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. Bye.